still a possibility?
It's up to Devin. Devin running. His father told me to stand on my word, and I ain't getting no response after that. They not standing on their word, but they calling out everybody else but me. I understand, but they gotta stand on their word, just like they told me to stand on mine.
What'd you think about Hitchens pulling out of the fight?
I think he did what's best for him.
What it do, still with the count, shot like a lamb, big boss, K-Pop, top box, fucking my solidical, maybe sometimes don't last, the people do, the not for sale, call them in the fall out, maybe matter. Peak game, 84s on West Wayne. We clutched up, you know, we talking about that boxing. You know, boss man, I be working, I just dropped a bunch of stuff on my channel. Now we're on Clutch Factory. All right, Keyshawn Davis says Devin Haney running from him. He says ever since he locked in on Devin Haney ain't sent an offer, Devin Haney ain't responded, you know. So the question is Devin Haney ducking Keyshawn Davis? On the surface level, it looks like that, right? To me. And I'm gonna let y'all answer that question on your own. On the surface level, it look like that. It look like Devin Haney running for some smoke. That's what it look like. But when you deep dive into it, Devin Haney is trying to weigh his options out. He should rematch Ryan. That's just what it boils down to. You know, that's the only fight he need to be locked in on is Ryan Garcia. He should have been locked in on that. You know, when you sit there and make a comment and say, oh, that ship has sailed, but then now you trying to spin the block back and say, oh, let's do the rematch, the biggest fight in boxing. No, you should have kept that door open. You know what I'm saying? So now when you sit there and you say, oh, that ship has sailed, and you chilling, right? You're opening a door for other fighters to want to fight you and think they got an opportunity to fight you. So now you got Keyshawn Davis on your bumper. He like, bet, let's fight. I'm willing to fight you. I'm going to come up to 147 and challenge you, you know, for your belt and everything. And now it just look like you ducking. We're just going to keep it real. That's how it looks. Now, granted, we know that, you know, you trying to weigh your options out. You got opportunity to try to make a fight with Xander Zayas at 154. You got opportunity to make the rematch with Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely understand that. And I think you taking a Keyshawn Davis fight before that fight, I mean, I will applaud you for it. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm boss is all for people, you know, taking that smoke on. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to it, it's like, you know, Keyshawn Davis can potentially give you a loss, right? Which will throw a dent in that Ryan Garcia fight. So, you know, kind of how like Ryan Garcia lost to Rolly. It kind of threw a dent in the rematch. So, you know what I'm saying? Devin Haney got options, right? It's one of those situations where he trying to weigh out his options and make the right decision. My opinion, the only decision that he should have been locked in on is a Ryan Garcia fight. That's it, right? He should have kept that avenue open. He shouldn't have spoke about, oh, that ship is sailed and all that. He shouldn't have said nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? He should have kept that door open. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even say nothing about, you know, ship is sailed. They would have asked me about, what about the Ryan rematch? Hey, you know, I still want to fight Ryan. That fight gonna get made. Don't know when, but it's gonna get made. We'll just leave it like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to go in full detail about, oh, you know, this, that, and the third. Just be like, hey, that fight gonna get made. You know what I'm saying? As long as Ryan keep winning, keep his head above water, stay clean, you know, we're gonna win that. We're gonna make that fight happen. And that's what it boils down to. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, it do look like, just on the surface level, it do look like Devin Haney kind of ducking smoke, because he ain't responding, he ain't saying nothing, he just kind of like going the other way with it, you know what I'm saying? And my thing is like, if your dad making promises behind the scenes, and I'm pretty sure he talked to Devin about it, but if your dad is making promises behind the scenes, you know, maybe you need to talk to your dad and be like, hey, Dad, look, I'll fight any of these dudes, but let's hold off on making promises to people, right? Because it make me look like I'm ducking. You know what I'm saying? We just keeping it 1,000. It make Devin look bad, you know? So I think what he need to do is basically Ryan rematch. He just need to let it be known. I think the only way he kind of salivate this situation, he just let it be known. That's the only fight I want right now. Right? I know he talked about, you know, he'll fight. He wouldn't fight anybody, but he was like, the time is now. Fighting Ryan Garcia is the fight. That's what it boils down to. I think Devin is enjoying, like, everybody wanting to fight him, right? And, you know, because Devin looks at himself as like a mini Floyd Mayweather. So he's kind of enjoying the whole, oh, they want to fight me. You know what I mean? This person want to fight me. This person want to fight me. You know, I'm the best in the world. And it's like, that's cool, but it make it look like you ducking smoke when you come out, you say certain things, or your people come out and say certain things, and then y'all move in this way. You know what I'm saying? So we should see how this thing goes. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Let's go.